What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Podcast, the show where we talk to you about all the stuff.
Everything.
What's
off the list?
What?
It can't be everything.
We're not going to talk about pistachios.
Ban.
No pistachio discussion.
That's okay. I'm not even going to give my opinion on pistachios.
No pistachio.
Ban.
Exactly.
No
hard ban. Today we're going to talk about Mario movie, Disney, more Disney. Games.
What is
and
Disney
other
doing?
movies. There's Disney stuff. Wait, that ain't Disney.
What are you talking about?
That's Universal.
You're just such a goober.
You know what? We're going to talk about stuff, you know?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, that is Disney.
What?
There's Disney. We'll get there. Sorry for my voice today. I am a little congested. I was sick yesterday. I called into work and everything. And I'm recovering. I'm feeling better, but I still got a little throaty.
And I just sound like an idiot.
Goaty going on. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. You're the throat goat? You're the throat goat?
Moving on.
A whole banana.
Moving on.
Could you?
Oh, we're also going to rank and talk about Transformers.
Yeah.
Which is fun. But let's get through some of the news stuff that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
First and foremost, Mario movie.
What about it?
It broke the records.
What records?
It is now the highest opening for any animated film of all time.
Animated?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Let's see. I posted it in here. So $377.2 million box office.
Brother.
That's a lot of cash.
That is a lot of money.
So we're getting the sequel, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna do for a sequel.
Yeah, do you do
who
it?
Do you make, well, now who do you make the new villain? Because you know they're gonna make Bowser.
Here's what I
join
think.
Up with them.
Fuck. Spoilers. Skip. 2 minutes. Okay. You make it. You're getting with Peach and Rosalina to try to figure out where Peach comes from. Remember her whole thing's like she doesn't know where she comes from.
Sure. So we're just taking to the galaxies.
Yeah. That's what I think.
But who's the bad guy?
You can make it anybody.
But it's always Bowser.
Sure, but I don't think he's gonna be the bad guy in this one.
I don't think so either.
I think that he'll become part of the good team, and I think they're gonna do like some galaxy type stuff where like she's just trying to find out where she comes from. Maybe it's an original character. Maybe it's whatever.
An original Mario character.
You could make it where it's like
Miyamoto would never. A
genuine villain, you know, from one of the levels. Yeah. It's like a generic guy, but you just make the majority of the movie being about like the villain is.
I got it.
Peach herself.
No, I got it. It's comic.
It's what?
Comic.
Who?
Comic?
Who?
Comic?
What are you talking?
Is it comic or comic?
What do you like the place where the Dragon Ball?
The wizard.
Oh, it could be the wizard. Yeah.
Like Bowser becomes soft and like starts to join the good team, and Comic's like, no.
I can see it. Yeah.
I will be the big bad. And like he brings the Koopa army against.
Yeah.
Bowser. I don't know. They could do something like that.
But
regardless,
I think it's gonna be that. Like they're gonna be having the galaxy hop.
Now the real question is, are we getting the Smash verse?
Honestly, we might at this point. With how successful this was, dude. If at the end of this film, I had a dream.
Shut up.
They announced like a Zelda animated film, and then it was like in the end credits of that there was a Smash thing, and I absolutely lost my mind in the theater.
So when we were going into the pipes,
like MCU, bro.
Because at the very end we had the pipes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought we were going into Hyrule.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I thought it was going to
transition to Hyrule. Awesome.
That would have been pretty insane. But they could easily do it, I think.
No, they could. They could do goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in for the Nintendo MCU, bro.
Oh, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and.
No more spoiler talk.
Where are you ranking it? Like just a 1 to 10.
I really like this movie. I think it's like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think
here's where I'm at though. If somehow, some fucking how, you don't know Mario, then this movie's like not that great.
Well, no. Okay, you have to be an adult.
Yeah.
And don't know Mario.
Yeah.
And went to a kids movie.
Yeah.
Because this is a kids movie.
Yes.
Or extreme Mario fans.
Yeah, because like for me, I was cheesing the whole time. I was constantly smiling. I was constantly laughing. I was constantly like, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. It's so crazy. Like even tearing up at points that like you're not really supposed to be tearing up on because you're just like, this is a great memory of my childhood being brought to the big screen. This is awesome. Like when certain musical cues would happen, I'd be like, dude, I'm about to start tearing up right now. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm like a Mario super fan.
Yeah, I know. There's not a moment goes by. Yeah, every single song you're like, oh my God, this is good. This is great. Like everything's perfect for a Mario fan.
Also, we owe Chris an apology for sure.
Why?
Because we was talking about how his voice was rack. And it probably wasn't gonna be good.
That's fine.
And it was fine, yeah.
No, I always thought it would be fine.
No, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I feel like we owe him an apology as a society.
No, who we owe an apology
Who?
is Luigi, bro. That man didn't get enough screen time.
Nah, he didn't.
He was in a cage.
He always be relegated, man.
I know.
Always relegated.
I love
You know,
Luigi.
fun fact: the person who voiced Illuma is actually like one of the people's daughters, like one of the people on the FX team. They just had their daughter.
Just some random,
Yeah.
random girl.
No
That's
wonder.
pretty cute.
Yeah, I like that. Little
Well,
tidbit.
so Jack Black said this movie was made during COVID mostly. So
Yeah,
all
like
the
through
voice
Zoom.
stuff was So I'm not shocked that it was just
Shit
like
sounds
"Man,
pretty
what-
fucking good.
What kiddos just around?
I don't know what audio engineers they got in the mix, but shit was sounding great.
Clearly the best.
Yeah, because Jack Black was like, I never even met the director.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
I love what they've done post movie with like the peaches stuff.
Yeah.
I'll leave that there. But that's hilarious. I was dying when who said it who said it in Discord today?
What?
SOTY.
Oh, yeah, that was Chance.
Yeah. This isn't spoiler talk.
Yeah.
There's a song Peaches in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's a great song.
Yeah.
And Chance says Peaches might be SOTY.
Yeah.
And I know you, me, and Lucas all thought Shawty of the year.
Shotty of the year. I was like, what?
I was like, what does that mean? Like, I agree, but like, sure. And then you were like, oh, never mind. I was like, oh,
There's been some
you meant
serious
song.
Yeah, there's been some serious buffoonery on the internet. Did you see the thread that was like a thread on how Peach has reunited my faith in white women?
And
And then
just
the
scene
picture
of the
is
motorcycle.
the back shot, and I was like, dude, come on, bro.
But you can't deny it, bro. We were all
Sure,
thinking the same thing. We
sure.
were like, who is this shot for?
I know.
Why
they
are we
know what
doing
they're
this?
doing.
It's hilarious, bro.
I know. As soon
It's
as
a very fun movie.
soon as she looked back on the motorcycle, I was like, the internet is cached.
It's done.
They're done.
That movie was really good.
I love the movie. Yeah, I had a really good time. I can't wait till I like watch it again. Yeah, I think it'll be a movie that is like a easy one to be like, I'm gonna throw this on for background noise.
I can't wait to show my kids.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Super
That's
fun.
That's what I want to do.
I liked it a lot.
Yes, very good.
I highly recommend to go watch it. Who knows? We might have to do a Nintendo review watch in like 10 years when we get to the 10-year
We can do this
of the
We can
Nintendo
do the first
MCU.
Mario movie.
Yeah,
We can do Sonic doesn't count.
and then we'll have
We can do Detective Pikachu,
Zelda will drop. Kid Icarus will drop.
Metroid.
Yeah, Metroid the movie.
How
And
do
all
you-
of a sudden,
You can't do a Metroid movie
you could do
by
a show.
elimination.
You could do something fun. with
Metroid by
You could do like
elimination.
the arcane kind of thing with Metroid.
Maybe, but
The problem is, I heard an interesting tidbit that Miyamoto hates story.
hates story.
Well, that's a bit extreme.
He
He doesn't
he's
hate
like,
story.
He likes fun more than story.
He's like
kinda.
aggressively against putting a lot of story in.
Mhm.
So there was like some interview where some of the people were talking about, like the story writers were talking about, like the Luigi stuff, like some of the backstory stuff
Mhm.
was like they had to like slide that in and
Yeah.
just try to show him how good it was because he was like,
the
nah, don't.
I'm sure all the family stuff was not Miyamoto's
Yeah,
idea.
no, Miyamoto, and the same for the games. Like one of the dudes on the games was also saying that like they had to present the book from Mario Galaxy, the little
Mhm.
story book. They had to present it as like just some sort of weird side thing and not as a story thing, so Miyamoto wouldn't shut it down.
Yeah.
And then people love that shit, including me. It's like
Mhm.
crazy good lore. And then in the second game, he's like, yeah, no, y'all can't do that no more. That's why it's not in the second game, because he was like, we don't need story in this.
Well, maybe it'll overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to remember nothing, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was like the best part of the first game, man.
I know. I think the money's gonna speak for itself,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna be able to do it again, no problem.
Yeah. Moving on. Live action Moana was announced.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't live action Lilo and Stitch?
No, that was announced forever ago. They announced that they casted Lilo for the live action Lilo and Stitch.
I'm done, bro.
But then they also announced a
I'm
live action
done,
one.
bro.
That's too soon, right?
We ain't even got the Little Mermaid yet.
I'm saying.
We still gotta.
Wait,
do,
isn't that out? Didn't that drop?
I don't think so. I don't think it dropped yet.
Did that shit drop? I thought it dropped.
It did. Did it make a sound?
No, dude.
Live
Live action. I'm here for live action Lilo and Stitch. I'm just gonna.
Am
keep
I?
I fucking am. I'm keeping it stack. Keeping it one stack. I will watch that.
And so you see like Stitch looking like OG Sonic, and then you're like, never mind, bro.
I guess you're right. Stitch can look a little goofy, but
I don't have faith for that.
all the
I
rest.
really
of the
don't
movie-
have faith for Moana. Leave your
Moana could be fun
who?
because Moana doesn't have a lot of. Well, fuck the crab and
Why?
shit. May 26th for Little Mermaid.
Yeah, no, we got time. And we
Hmm.
already planning out Moana, bro.
I'm just saying.
We ain't
I'm
even
saying.
done Frozen. And you know it's in the
Yeah.
pipeline.
Frozen would be good.
Yeah, it probably would be
it
great.
would be
But
good.
like,
But it's unnecessary.
Who was the driving force behind this? Who do I need to
Some
sit down
CEO.
and talk to? Who's like, yeah, this worked so well the past 7 times.
We're gonna do it
People
again.
really loved Aladdin. We're gonna do it.
Keep doing it. I don't know.
This is why we're getting Strange World
I know.
and not bangers.
Not Banger City.
All of it's being diverted to.
We're gonna keep talking about remakes because they announced. Well, it wasn't announced. There's big fat discussion about a
Big Fat.
Harry Potter show where one season is one book at HBO.
Uh huh.
How does that make you feel?
Indifferent.
Indifferent? I'm hype. I know Chance hates it.
Indifferent
Chance because he's boomer energy.
Uh-huh.
But me and Jordan are pretty hype. Because one, I love the Harry Potter world. Two, every time we try to
Every time I tip my toes.
every time we try to tell a story that's not just Harry Potter, is ass. Three,
No, but it shouldn't be.
I agree. Three, those movies, like you make them into shows, you put modern effects on them, ho. You put modern effects on them, ho.
I don't know why they struggle so hard to tell a new Harry Potter story.
It's J.K. Rowling struggles so hard to tell a new story because it's always her that's writing the stuff.
Obviously,
but she's not even the showrunner for this. It's just HBO has HBO money and HBO quality.
There's one point I really agree with Chance on is that I'm not gonna stop comparing it, and I think that's gonna hurt it.
I don't think
when I see the new Snape, I'm also gonna be like, I hate this.
But there's also a possibility that it's gas.
Who is this fool playing Harry out
There's
here,
also a possibility it's gas that you're like, that was pretty good.
And then they're gonna have
because I was like, that's how I went into The Last of Us, where I was like, nobody can replace Troy Baker, and I don't think he's gonna do good. Same with the.
But I think that was different.
Ellie.
There's a feeling of bringing like animation to film, like an animation that you love.
Look, bro, those movies are old as hell. Make them with HBO money in the modern era. I'm here.
I don't think so.
I'm so in.
I am very cautious.
It's gonna make cash.
Is it?
And sure, we can be like, it's fucking Alan Rickman, but it's gonna slap.
Is it?
It's HBO.
So
they got hitters.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
I'm confident.
I am not.
Plus, if you do it a show, you could fit so much more stuff in the books, man.
Sure.
Like the Headless Hunt and all that.
Bro. You've got perfection there.
Peeves. Let's go. There's more to explore on the big screen that wasn't explored before.
They just need to get somebody else writing stuff.
It is. She's not writing.
But it's a story that was already told.
Well, sure, yeah.
Like,
it's done been written.
Fantastic Beasts should have worked.
They should have, yeah.
On paper, that sounds amazing.
It does, yeah. I liked it.
But they just
the first one.
They just messed up.
Big fumble. Huge
a lot.
bag. Yeah.
Where they stopped making it about what's fun about Harry Potter and made it some weird, complicated.
I don't know.
Contrived.
Yeah. I don't know what they had going on.
Bad storytelling. Bro, it should have been good.
Bro, dude, this could be the next
Harry
Game
Potter
of Thrones.
Game?
Except for instead of
I don't think it even had a story.
Instead of like Game of Thrones,
what?
It actually ends good.
Because we already know the ending.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like it could slap like that, bro.
And then the question is,
a whole new generation of kids.
Is it
been 20 years.
Just gonna be this exact same story?
Probably.
Or am I gonna like?
There'll be some differences, but
slightly different.
I think the key here is to not change up shit and just to add more.
But then like things don't hit as much, right?
Dude, modern effects.
Cedric dying again isn't gonna be like, oh
my
God.
boy.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're gonna change the scene, and I'm gonna be like,
it'll be fine.
It doesn't feel the same, bro.
It'll be fine. It's been like 20 years since that first movie.
Maybe I'm a hater. Yeah.
You are, dude.
I think
you're a little bit of a hater.
I think your excitement.
I stay excited. Yeah, I don't know.
It's too. I can't trust them, bro. The IP is perfect. Don't touch it.
That's it for the news. You watched anything this week?
I watched.
Besides the Mario movie?
Ted Lasso.
Of course, yes. Still banging.
Absolutely fantastic.
And a longer episode.
Yeah.
I was like, I clicked it and it seemed 55 minutes. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a good ass ep too.
It was an amazing episode.
Now there's some real good stuff, dude. Adri over here falling asleep when Ted Lasso's on screen. That was a great ep. Dude, when he goes to handshake with Nate, he's like, I was like, oh no.
It's so good.
Am I a mess?
I think by the end of it might be my favorite show of all time.
Dude, also this episode I think reinforced my support for your theory that two characters get together for the thing. I finished this episode. It was specifically when she said Oklahoma. I was like, oh fuck, Mike might be right, dog. Mike might be right. It's so good, bro. Dude. It's so good.
I think that's the ending we're going to. I need to watch Dave. Still haven't seen Dave.
I haven't started Dave. Yeah.
I
need the Hulu login again because I got a new TV.
frankly, is it one episode right now? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just one.
Maybe we bust it tonight. I don't know. I don't know.
I like Dave. I do like Dave.
I do love me some Dave, and this is also season 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Also a very fun show.
Dude, Dave
Did I
slaps.
watch anything else? I don't think I watched anything else besides Transformers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I watched the Tetris movie,
Yeah,
which is honestly really
me and
good.
Kelly been wanting to watch it.
No, the Tetris movie is gas.
Mm-hmm.
It was like so good.
Did you already know the Tetris story before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, not all of the super ins and outs, but for the most part, it's definitely it has a little fun and exaggerates some things, but it kind of turns into a Russian spy movie. Like,
Yeah, I'm interested to see where you take the story because as far as I know, the story is just like as how Tetris got spread around.
Yeah,
and like everybody was like, it was like
there are hype.
crumbling.
There are hype moments too for people who like video games. Like, you'll watch it and you'll be like, this is cool. And they have fun with it. Like, all of the title cards are like pixel art things, and they do a lot of like separating the chapters of the movie are separated into like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and there's like a little title card where it's like player 2. And when they introduce a new character, it'll be in pixel art form. It'll be like player 3, such and such name. And so they have fun with it. There's like there's a car chase scene, and during certain parts of that, when they're like drifting, they'll turn into a pixel car. Yeah. And so they have fun with it, and it works really well. I liked it a lot. And honestly, the story's really good. It has a dude from Kingsman, also Blackbird. I think he did great. I really liked the movie. I didn't expect to like it so much. Like, by the time I finished it, I was like, damn, that was actually really fucking good for no reason. Yeah. So anybody who has Apple TV, you should go ahead and watch the Tetris movie. I think it's just worth watching if you're a movie enjoyer, not just someone who's into video games. Like, it's just a good movie. Yeah. And then also, if you are into video games and Tetris, being the 3rd best-selling game of all time, we'll get in there. Word. Then I also watched My Mind and Me, the Selena Gomez documentary.
What?
My Mind and Me.
Oh, My Mind and Me.
Selena Gomez documentary.
Are you in on all the tea?
The tea?
Yeah.
The Hailey Bieber and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in on it.
Is it over?
Kinda. It feels like it's laying at rest currently.
And did Selena win?
It feels like it.
All right, that's all I need to know.
But it's not. I don't know. I think so.
Like, just
Selena.
I know
like, the last thing that happened,
and I'm Team Selena.
The last thing that came out was like Selena was like, Hailey Bieber reached out to me, said she was getting death threats. Y'all stop doing that. That was pretty much it.
But it's like a ceasefire, not really a like.
Yeah, but it felt also kind of jabby because it was her posting a video like, Hailey Bieber's reaching out to me, little bitch. You know what I mean? So
couldn't take the heat.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know.
I'm Team Selena.
But watching that documentary, I've come to realize that Selena Gomez can't catch a goddamn break.
Yeah, no.
Holy shit, dude.
I remember most of that stuff happening. I assume it was about like all
the Justin Bieber, her mental breakdown, her break from everything, like just a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Her
trip to Kenya. There's a lot of stuff in there I didn't know about Selena Gomez. But yeah, like watching it, I was like, this girl needs a break, bro. Like all the paparazzi scenes, like when she breaks up with JB, and this is like a year and a half after she breaks up with JB. And the paparazzi are there, and they're like chasing her car, honking. And then they pull up to the spot, and the paparazzi come out, and they're like, "Hey, are you depressed? Are you sad? What do you think of JB's new boyfriend?" And they're like, or girlfriend, and they're like shoving this picture of Justin Bieber's new girlfriend all up in her face, and like, "What do you think? What do you think? Does this make you depressed?" And I'm like, "Dude, this is absurd."
Yeah, the paparazzi is.
This is so crazy. Bad.
I feel like this could be completely untrue, but I feel like paparazzi doesn't have as strong as a presence as it used to.
I don't think it does either.
I think because I don't know.
I feel like it's become, at least from the clips that you see online, it's become a lot more chill than it used to, but who knows, maybe not, because some of those clips that they show in the documentary from like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Which I guess is 7 years ago.
Because our generation isn't really out here reading
columns and shit.
Magazines.
Yeah, no.
We're not watching TMZ and stuff like that.
But you still see them at the Walmarts, man. The tabloids, they're still there.
Somebody's buying them.
Yeah.
Not me.
I don't know. But yeah, it was a lot of good insight to Selena Gomez. I think you should watch it if you're interested in those kind of things. I like the Billie Eilish documentary. I thought was really good, and I like this one as well. It gives you a lot of insight into these people's minds and kind of makes you understand them as like a person and not as this entity. So you come out the other side and you're like, damn, and you have like empathy for their situation, even though of course they should be blessed or whatever, and they have all this money and they do whatever. Just all the stuff with Selena Gomez was like, oh yeah, she's doing for good. There's a lot of clips where she goes to her hometown and visits with people she went to high school with and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is just really good.
That's sweet.
And it's like it was like a perfect her understanding that she's Selena Gomez while also not trying to like use that. So like there'd be like a little girl and the person would be like, "Do you know who this is?" And then she'd pull her mask down. She'd be like, "I'm Selena Gomez." And then the little girl's like going crazy, and it was like the kid of someone she went to high school with and hasn't talked to in like 5 years. And it's like just a little moment where like obviously she knows she's famous and she's using that in this moment, but she's using it in like a good way for this little kid to have like a really great time.
Yeah.
That's and so cool. Yeah, she even goes and like visits some old lady she used to live like nearby that she would like get like cupcakes from, and she would visit every once in a while. And so she went and visit this old lady and talks about her health and like all this stuff, and it was like super heartwarming and stuff.
I think the most like recent Selena content I watched some of her cooking show.
I didn't know she had one.
Yeah, like, it was like during COVID. She would just did a cooking show in her own house and just food.
That's fun.
And it was very like down to earth kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I guess she did some White House stuff about trying to get therapy into public schools and stuff.
White House?
I didn't know that. Yeah, like 2021, she was like trying to get bills passed for getting therapy into schools.
That's pretty dope.
Because she's like, I go through all this mental stuff, and in kindergarten and like first, second, third grade, you're always talking about your feelings and yada yada yada. But then they just stopped doing that. Yeah. And she's like, I think that sucks, and you should keep doing that because people. Feelings become more complicated, right? And so she wants to like put it in schools. So she like raised $100 million. It was like a whole bunch of stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really down to earth stuff. Also reminded me that Selena Gomez had a vice grip on the youth, the young lads back in that day.
It wasn't just the lads. The
of
music
course
was popping too.
Yeah.
Like you, what was it called? What was her group called? The Scene. Thank you.
Selena Gomez and the Scene. Yeah.
They had some bangers, bro.
Yeah. This is old school stuff here. Anyway. Yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
Yes, sir.
You play anything?
Oh, man.
You just don't do stuff, man.
Dude,
I've been busy. This pod is what you do.
I've been playing Pokemon Live.
Yeah.
Actually playing, not just for the videos.
Yeah.
I've just actually been playing it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad on the phone.
It isn't bad on the phone, actually.
Yeah, I haven't run into many bugs or anything.
Desktop.
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
I'm learning some things of like I have a different experience than a normal person playing it.
Yeah.
Like if you're just somebody new hopping in that game, gotta be pretty ass.
Yeah.
But I downloaded Loop Hero and Destiny 2.
So speaking of, I've been playing that Destiny 2.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go in tonight.
I've been grinding. The boys will be on tonight for sure.
How can I like boot up and play with y'all, or do I need to?
Well, you'll boot up and you'll do like an intro mission that should not take you very long, and then you can just jump in.
So I should zoom for a little bit and then.
Yeah. That's fine. You'll get to the point where you got to go to the tower and talk to Zavala. Do that, and then you'll be good.
Okay. What are we doing? PvP?
We doing all kinds of shit, man.
Okay.
We was doing PvP. We was doing Crucible strikes or the strikes and shit. We was doing Crucible. We haven't done Gambit yet.
When are we raiding?
When we raiding, we all got to get raid ready, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm the highest power level right now, except maybe Duggar. I know he's been playing for a while, but
Duggar gonna run us.
Yeah, I know.
That man plays Destiny.
But I've been going in. I've been liking it, and I kind of want to like make it like the solid game that I play for a while, because it is a good time.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to do. Like you got all these different weeklies. If you want to do PvP, PvE. I don't know how I couldn't be like Jordan where he's like I just play PvP only. Like I need the mix to keep it going.
Yeah.
But I'm having a great time, man. That game really has overhauled a lot of its systems and changed a lot of things to make it like more accessible, more fun, like a lot easier to digest. They also have this companion app that's like the most bonkers shit. Like this is and it has a 4.9 out of 5 stars with like hundreds of thousands of ratings.
That's pretty crazy.
Because this companion app is so good. You can do your chat. You can create like someone in my clan created a fire team. Hey, we want to run this Spire. So you can click it. Well, it's expired now because he's not playing anymore. But you can click it and be like, boom, I'm going to join the fire team. So I can go over here on the fire teams. I can go to my clan fire team. So anyone who's currently in the clan playing right now on a fire team, there isn't any. So that's okay. But anyone who's like, okay, these are just random fire teams. There's some people have posted. So this guy's like, hey, we're playing competitive console, no mic. We're adept at the game. And this is just 6 people who want to play together. So you click them. This guy's trying to do a flawless prophecy run. This guy, he's trying to teach people to beat Oryx, right? So you can just join his little thing. And these are just random people who played a game. And you can, if you are in the game playing, you can, through the app, click this and click join fire team, and you'll pop in immediately in the game. Like the utilization that these King's Fall to first timers. Yeah, so he wants to get people through this for the first time. Yada yada yada. He'll help you any platform crossplay. You can do that. You can come in here. You can edit like all of your stuff. You can accept bounties. You can complete quests in here. You can check all of your different things. This is like super useful.
That's
so
pretty sweet.
You can come over here. I need to do 4 more war table bounties to finish that. I completed this week. I completed this other one this week. Oh, I need to do this Nightfall stuff. I need to do this Vanguard stuff. And so you can keep doing it, and you can, because it's kind of annoying to go through the menus or always go back to the tower to check with the vendors. So you can just check it right in here, and it's like super, super useful. And the same with bounties. Normally you have to go to the vendor in the world. You have to travel to their thing, run up to them, collect the bounties. Here, you can just do it in here. Oh, I want this bounty. I can click acquire bounty. Boom, paid. The bounty's acquired. If I was on, it would pop on my screen. You acquired the bounty, even though I did it through my phone. And same with like the chat. There's like a chat feature. I don't know where it's at, but you can talk in the chat in the game through your phone, and it's really good. You can check on your battle pass. You can check just everything. Like this is such a good app. I understand how it's like ranked so high. You can see which friends are online. You can see all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. This app is like insanely good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish more games had something like that.
Yeah. Like I can check my collection. I believe I can check my stats. I don't know where it's at, but I believe So here's my gear and what I have equipped, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I wanna equip this, so I can click equip, and then now when I come on, this will be equipped now instead of this gun that I had equipped.
Yeah.
But I want this gun equipped obviously because it's a better gun. But like I can go in here. I can dismantle stuff. I can transfer it. I can add shaders to it while I'm in here. Like so much fucking cool stuff. This shit is dope.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love this.
I like it.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. My armor.
I got a lot to learn.
Honestly, it's not as bad as you think. Like it really isn't as bad as you think. This thing here, this Guardian rank, it does. You'll start out at 1, especially if you've done anything, and it does like a really good way. It's like a quest line leveling up system type thing that teaches you the game. This is like complete a strike. Teaches you about strikes. Oh, explore Neptune, learn about bounties, do that. So the 3 different free-to-play areas. Go over here. Oh, learn about subclasses, learn about aspects, learn about fragments. And it teaches you how to do it, how to equip them, and then that's your next level into the thing. And you just keep going. You can't get past level 7 unless you buy the newest expansion because that's where basically every single time there's an expansion, they reset you back to 6, and then this will teach you all the new stuff.
Yeah.
And then you'll go from there and and keep going. But it's fun, dude. I'm having a great time playing it. I highly recommend.
I'll probably.
It's free. It's fucking free, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, free. Anyway, that's it for all the stuff we've been playing and watching and doing all that. Now let's rank Transformers.
So we decided to rewatch all 6 Transformer live action films. The 5 Michael Bay movies and also the 1 Bumblebee movie.
Yes.
So, go ahead and scroll down a little, Adri. The one on the far left is the first one. I'm pretty sure. You want to just rank it first?
Here, I'll go ahead and Google just to make sure.
I think when I rented it on video, that was just the cover. Was just Optimus.
We're just gonna do a double check. Transformers movie.
Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Yes. So that first one is correct.
All right.
It looks like they're in order. 1, 2. Maybe not.
We'll fix it later. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. You want to just hard rank it now?
Sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1. S.
Is there even an S tier?
Jordan ranked it S as well.
You ranked it S?
Yep.
Yeah, y'all geeking. Y'all are insane.
It's not. It doesn't get better than this, bro.
I guess it goes S. Remove like F tier. We don't need it. That's too many tiers.
Remove like
the
D
settings.
or C.
Hit the little settings thing there.
Keep F. Actually, yeah, no.
Because we'll just do grabbage and then not rated. Remove not rated and then make D grabbage. Delete this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We really only need 4 tiers and then make D grabbage. Yes. Go ahead.
We might use the full spectrum of this. No, dude, this movie is. There's a lot of nostalgia at play here. I'll be honest. A lot of nostalgia. But this movie is funny. Still funny.
It's funny, yeah.
Like,
it's fun.
I love this humor.
What we talked about with the Selena Gomez thing, reminded me how Megan Fox had a vice grip on the male youth in middle school.
I've been pointing these things out to Kylie as we rewatch some of these movies. I'm like, Megan Fox.
Yeah.
The scene with the hood.
Yeah.
Had us all in lock.
He like glances at her stomach or whatever, and I was like, the teenage boys were nuts for this one.
We went crazy. I had the same discussion when we were talking about Jennifer Lawrence and the Hunger Games. I was like, we're just rewatching the women from my youth, you know. But no, this movie's great. I just feel like they don't do CGI live action like this anymore.
Right, it looked pretty good actually.
It's great for 2007.
When like what's his name, Rampage the gunman.
Yeah,
there's like a couple of those where he's talking. It's like I can see the rough edges, but for the most part, when the dudes are moving and stuff, you can't tell.
It's pretty crazy how like good this is for 2007.
Yeah,
it's wild.
He immediately starts blowing shit up, man. Michael Bay. He like he embodies that shit.
It's great, bro. As soon as the dude hits the base, everything's destroyed.
Yeah, they do really good with the. I forget how cool just the.
It's so cool.
Yeah, the noises are.
Everything's it's just such a cool.
It's cool.
Movie.
It's cool. But I do have some qualms that made me put it down in A.
What's your qualms?
There's
definitely valid qualms.
They're dumb for the most part, but like, there's like one that's like not as dumb, and then a couple that are just nitpicky. First and foremost, it's like the Secretary of Defense. Why is he just talking to kids and like
they're like
sure
college grad?
Whatever, dude.
They're not kids.
Not Sam Witwicky, dude. He's in 11th fucking grade.
Okay. That's part of the problem.
He's in 11th grade.
Is that Sam and Megan Fox
they're high schoolers.
They're supposed to be like 17.
Yes.
No.
They
look 24.
Yeah.
So I feel played and had.
And so when you take in the fact that they're 17, there's like a lot of weird stuff with like the military just like trusting them, where the dude's like, so what's the scoop? And he's like, oh, they're Decepticons. That's Megatron. And then everyone's like, he's right. I mean, and then they just move on. They take that info and they just run with it like an 11th grader just told you that. What the fuck are you talking about?
What else are you supposed to do when there's aliens,
It's so dumb. And then the one part that I say is major that feels like a plot point that's like actually like bad is when the army dude, who is kind of pointless in the story, really doesn't have a point. You know what I mean? Like he goes back to his wife and kid or whatever. Yeah. His whole storyline's pointless. Like it's the whole little army group. Of course they need it for the info. I guess I don't fucking know. It feels like they could have done a better thing. They don't need these characters. But the big thing that I'm talking about is, for some reason, even though this dude has had no contact with Sam Witwicky, he like fully fucking trusts this 17-year-old in two fronts.
No, I do agree.
When the dude's like, he points the gun at like the Sector 7 guy, and he's like, he fucking said do the thing, give him his robot, and you're like, why do you care? This is a 17-year-old kid. You never met this man. Yeah. Why are you tripping? And he's like pointing the gun. He's like, everybody, they're doing a Mexican standoff, and they've never met. And you're like, that's weird. And then he's like, yo, the cube, the most important artifact. No. I'm handing it to you.
I agree, but then also
it's so stupid.
It's balanced by some of the most badass scenes in a film I've ever seen. Where he's like, "I'll count to 5." And he's like, "I'll count to 3."
Yeah,
and you're like, "Oh my god,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good." So but it's just so dumb.
And then he's like,
agree. "Hey guys,
anytime you remember
a civilian boy is going to the top of the parking garage with the most important object of the universe."
Anytime you remember Sam is 17, it's like, "Oh, what's happening here?"
What's going on?
Or the fact that Megan Fox is that good with a truck.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And just hooks up Bumblebee and then is able to whip that thing around.
Also, they do like a little weird thing where for like 2 scenes, Sam Witwicky's like, you're a criminal. But then he like immediately flops back.
I agree. That, like as soon as they have that little scene, and then it's gone.
Yeah, he's like, he's
Give
going
a record.
And there's like, oh, we're kind of having a branch here. He's like, oh, you're a criminal record, huh? And then it just immediately the next scene is like, boom,
it feels like they forgot to cut that line.
Yeah, like if they cut that scene out, it's perfectly fine. But they start making it like they're gonna be exploring this other avenue where they start to split apart. But no,
where he's like, I don't really know who you are. And
no,
stuff like
they
that.
don't do it. Don't do it, man. It's goofy, bro.
I love it though.
It's so goofy.
It is so stupid, bro.
But I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is fun. I forgot how cool and fun these are.
It's way better than I remembered it being.
Yeah.
The parents are hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
Just also, the whole scene with all the men.
Also, the weird thing, another thing, why you're at the Hoover Dam and you have the most important object in the universe.
Yeah.
The military ain't saying, you know what we should do to defend against the aliens that blow shit up? Take it to the most populated place. We're going to take it to the middle of the city. Why?
The whole plan doesn't really make sense.
Why are we doing that? They're like, yeah, we need to protect humanity and we need to get this square out of here. Let's take it to the middle of the fucking city.
But we never know what the plan is after that either, right?
Oh,
Like,
why?
if we hand it off to the guys in the helicopter,
Why are we going there?
what is next?
They're going to the middle of the city to defend against Megatron. They didn't evacuate nobody.
Nope.
They just went to the city center.
Poor
and
guy with his Xbox just starts dying.
Exactly, bro. And everyone just starts getting murdered. And I'm like, why did the military decide to hold up in the middle of like Main Street?
I agree. The Secretary of Defense and every plan he's got is so ass.
We're taking it to the city.
But our ragtag group
and then
holds it together.
The other goofy thing was like, and maybe it's a product of the modern era. I don't know. I feel like in 2008, information would have still spread a lot. But why at the end do we change it to a plot point if we're going to like pretend that the robots didn't exist? Where they're like, yeah, bro, they're alien. There was not aliens. There was just shit. Bro, you blew up half a city block.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
I think that might get addressed in the next one.
I hope so, but there's like because they even have the
sure.
scene with the parents where the parents were like, "We never heard of no aliens. It was just an earthquake." And they're like doing the TV interview, and they're like, "Are you sure?" And they make it seem like it's actually conspiracy theory that it was aliens. I was like, "Bro, what do you mean? They were in plain sight."
I'm pretty sure they address it in the next one, or like they actually become integrated with society. I can't remember.
People got murdered by vending machines, and you're telling me that somehow after. We want to keep it under wraps, so let's take it to the middle of the city. It's so dumb. It's so dumb,
dude. I recall the plot twist when Sam just sticks it in Megatron's chest instead.
Yeah.
I remember that being the most cold plot twist ever when I was a kid.
But it was so obvious.
You're like, oh, duh.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh,
yeah,
Sam's a genius.
Yeah, no, but that time I was like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was like,
since, but obviously, I do remember watching it as a kid and be like, oh, he didn't have to kill Optimus. I will say Optimus could convince me to kill my family.
Yeah, no, Optimus is pretty strong.
Yeah. Also, I just couldn't help but laugh at the, what I've done.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Funny. It's pretty strong, dude.
They even play it
when you hear it in the beginning,
and they play it in the radio when he like pulls up.
It's just so.
Yeah.
What's the word?
And we're
like
the Autobots. We're here.
It consumes the
scene.
scene.
I raised myself. It's so good, dude.
It is iconic. I love these films. I'm sure it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember everything else really well.
I'll have to look at some scores and see. I don't know. I know some of them are good, but
I don't know.
We'll see.
If you want to Transformers movies without the government, did you ever watch Bumblebee?
No.
Okay, so that'll be a new one for you.
Yeah.
No, actually, maybe the government.
I watched like 1 and 2 and maybe pieces of other ones, but I don't think I watched any of the rest.
You ever see the dinosaurs?
Pieces of that, but that's it.
That was one of them. I remember
Age of Extinction.
I think the second one is where they try and like bring Cybertron to Earth.
Megatron?
No, Cybertron, the planet.
The planet? What the fuck?
Yeah, you remember they had to set up like all the like pillar things?
No.
And it's like the red villain.
No clue.
I can't remember for the second.
We'll figure it out. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching or listening.
What about
oh yeah. I brought it up so I could read this.
The fielding thing?
Oh, the game. You're correct. I was looking at the reader mail. I was looking at the reader mail. Fielding's game.
Yo, what's up, Ace? You're looking cute, brother. Fielding's game.
I don't want all inboxes. I want just this inbox.
Who's gonna drive you home?
Who's gonna drive you home?
Also, Bumblebee, #1 wingman.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, dude, me and Jordan, another nitpick. Like, Sam and what's her name in the movie?
Who?
Megan Fox's. What's her character's name?
Michaela.
Sam and Michaela. They just macking out on top of Bumblebee.
Yeah, no, it's a little weird.
A little wild. And then also everybody else is watching in the back.
Yeah, babe, if you wouldn't mind going to Gmail. Open up Google, go into Gmail. Fielding writes in. He says, honey, wake up, new podcast game drop.
Honey, I'm up.
The image attached contains answers to the game. Here's the game, boys. I pulled some video game descriptions from the Xbox Store sales page. It's up to you to guess the game based on the description alone. Okay? So, are you in the Gmail? So, show it to me. Actually, don't show it to me. Click the little thing where you can like change accounts, where you click the little circle name. Click the synceduppod one. Okay? Go into the email. Okay? Look for the fielding one that says, honey, wake up, new podcast game just dropped. Don't show it to us.
Show us.
Click the attachment. There's a photo. Okay. So you're gonna have to read those off to us because this photo has the answers.
I
so
thought why is the game not in there too?
the game it's a full image that has the answers in the game.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so babe, I need you to turn on your microphone, and I need you to read off.
Okay.
the descriptions for us to guess.
Okay, I'm not telling you the title, right?
No title.
Okay, we're starting off with easy.
Okay.
Description. Your ultimate blank adventure awaits. Explore the vibrant and ever-evolving open world landscapes of Mexico with limitless...
That's Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, Forza Horizon.
Yep.
Okay, next one.
Next on easy.
Mexico guy.
Blank is an open world action adventure RPG set in the megalopolis. Sorry. Megalopolis of Blank City, where you play as a cyberpunk mercenary wrapped up.
Is that Cyberpunk 2077?
Yes.
Okay.
I was
Next on easy. Worlds are colliding in Blank's newest high-speed adventure. In search of the missing Blank emeralds, Blank becomes stranded on...
Sonic Colors? Sonic Forces?
Sonic Frontier.
Sonic Frontiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to moderate.
All right.
Okay.
Description. Dive into the world of Blank to explore the mysteries of the solar system and experience responsive first-person shooter combat.
Destiny 2.
Yes. Next.
Interesting.
Feel the beat as a wannabe rock star. Blank and his ragtag...
No Straight Roads.
No.
Relax,
Ragtag team fight against an evil megacrop with...
That's, Megacorp. That's, what's the... Just dropped. It just dropped on Game Pass. Shadow Drop. Music game.
Wild Hearts Sign On.
No.
What is it?
No.
Music game.
Oh my god, no.
Has 808 the cat.
I can picture it in my head.
Rhythm Combat.
I know the game. Noah played it.
The 3D one that goes 2D, that goes 3D.
Yes. What's the name?
Oh my gosh.
Should I give you
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yes.
Hi-Fi Rush, there you go.
Nice. Okay. 3 more.
Okay.
Explore the undersea city of Blank, a haven for society's greatest minds that have
BioShock
developed
2.
BioShock Remastered.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
The Underwater City, too easy.
Next, after a secretive agency in New York is invaded by an otherworldly threat, you become
Saints Row 4.
No. You become the new director struggling to regain control.
Oh, is it just Control?
Uh-huh.
It's Control?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Blank is a classic run-and-gun action game heavily focused on boss battles, inspired by cartoons of the 1930s. The visuals and Cuphead?
Yep.
Easy money.
Okay. 3 on hard.
Okay.
An online and local party game of teamwork and betrayal for 4 to 15 players.
Among Us.
In space. Yep. Next, Blank travels deep into a galaxy far beyond the Milky Way. There you will lead our fight for a new home in hostile
Jedi. No.
territory where we are. I think that's a typo. Where we are the aliens. This is the story of humanity's next chapter, and your choices through the games will ultimately determine our survival in the Blank galaxy.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Last one on hard. Step into Blank's world by creating your character and choosing your clothes. If you want to be a fox in a pirate hat or a rabbit in a nice dress and sunglasses, you can. It's your choice.
Biomutant?
What happens? Nope. What happens in your story is all up to you.
What the
If you want to be... Okay, read it one more time.
There's another sentence that I feel like gives it away, so I'm going to try and let
again.
you... Okay. Step into Blank's world by creating your character and choosing your clothes. If you want to be a fox in a pirate hat or a rabbit in a nice dress and sunglasses, you can. It's your choice. What
Fortnite?
happens? No. What happens in your story is all up to you.
It's not Biomutant. It's not Fortnite.
Will you help Daddy Pig find his lost glasses?
Is that...
Oh, is it Peppa
Is that
Pig?
Yeah.
Peppa Pig game?
It's My Friend Peppa Pig.
My Friend Peppa Pig.
The complete edition.
Wow.
That's so funny.
That was fun.
That's
Is that
a good
it?
game.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I think got to work on a couple of blanks. I think putting the word cyberpunk in the cyberpunk one.
Yeah.
Definitely take that out.
I was thinking Control, and then it said Control, and I was like,
Yeah, you got to take out some of the obvious ones. Just as constructive criticism, because I do like this game. So like for like BioShock, I would have also probably took out Underwater.
That's why I didn't read the "Will you help Daddy Pig find his lost glasses?"
Like you could have put "Will you help Daddy Blank find his lost glasses?" and that would have made it more interesting. So I think you want to make it as difficult as possible, because then it gets like spicy.
Yeah.
But I did like that.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
What else were you trying to bring up?
It was just a reader mail that he had, but
Okay.
it was a different one. We'll do that next week. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Synced Up Podcast. Thank you for watching or listening. We will catch y'all later.
Goodbye.
Ah.